This tutorial shows you how to create a box plot with data points in R, for example with the following result. First, make sure the ggplot package is installed and loaded using those commands. You then begin with the ggplot function and first insert the name of your data frame. After that, add a comma and define the aesthetics using AES. Using y equals, you define the variable for which the boxplot with data points should be created. Although nothing will be displayed on the x-axis in the boxplot, ggplot still requires a definition for x to proceed. Therefore, we simply specify x equals and empty quotation marks. After the function a plus is added, and on the next line, the boxplot is requested with geom_boxplot. If you want a slightly less wide boxplot, the width is reduced, for example, to 0.4. After this, add another plus and go to the next line. Now comes the crucial function, geom_jitter. Jitter is the term for scattered points. This function can initially be left empty, but as we can see, we still need a few visual adjustments. First, I recommend adding the arrow bars for the boxplot, which is done with stat_boxplot. Within this function, the attribute geom equals and within quotation marks arrow bar is used, and its width is adjusted to match the defined width of the boxplot. A rule of thumb, half as large, for me 0.2 for width. The x-axis label is removed using the theme function with the attribute axis.title.x equals element_blank. Finally, a brief note on the data points. The data points can be represented more narrowly regarding their spread within geom_jitter. Again, the width argument is used here. Unfortunately, this does not consistently correspond to the width argument of the box or arrow bars. So some trial and error may be necessary. I have had good experiences with using a quarter of the width of the arrow bars. The size attribute changes the size of the data points, for example 3 or 2. The shape attribute can be used to change the shape of the data points. If a filled circle is not desired, you can use 17 for a filled triangle or any other shape that works for your graphs. Use the color attribute, for example with dark green, to adjust the color of the data points. Finally, if existing outliers are present but expandable, set outlier.shape equals NA within geom_boxplot to remove them. Otherwise, outliers can also be formatted differently, analogous to the data points but with the outlier dot prefix to the attributes. If such a visualization of boxplots with data points is needed for groups, I recommend the following short video.